welcome to Alana. Alana is going to be sharing with us today what has been her biggest challenge and how she's overcome that and how that impacts on what she does today. Welcome.
Thank you, Bridget. Great. So yeah, I think asking the question, what has been my biggest challenge? It's maybe twofold for this year. Is it starting a business? Is it maybe just surviving 2020? So if I have to kind of think back at when I started the business and when I went into becoming the managing director for company partners, I think one of the biggest challenges was to actually take that step and getting to the point where you actually need to delegate things to other people, where you're so used to how you do it and what you promise to other clients or to the clients that you deliver it, and get to that point where you need to help or teach somebody else to do that for you. And I think that's been one of my biggest growing curves in life as well. So the challenge there being able to be a good leader and finding my voice. So one of the things that I've really learned over the past few years is being your authentic self. And I actually have that as my little WhatsApp logo or slogan there as well, is to stay true to yourself. And I really had to find who I wanted to be as a person and how I wanted to inspire other people. And I think if you speak to anybody that knew me years ago, I'm definitely a changed person now. And I realized how to find the balance between being a good leader or somebody that you can look up to or that can inspire you as to still stay the professional. So having that work hard, play hard type of situation as well. So I think there's quite a few things that I've learned over the years.
Do you think and I mean, I know that about you. I mean, I know how you are very much about empowering people and helping people. But when I say helping, I don't mean disempowering them. I mean, helping them to a point for them to be the greatest version of themselves. So my question would be, did something fundamentally happen within your life that made you make that shift? Because very often something has to happen in order for us to transform, in order for us to change, in order for us to kind of see the light. Was that the case with you?
Yeah, I won't say it was maybe necessarily a big event, but it was actually embracing change. I think it's one of the biggest things that I kind of wanted in my life is stability and knowing everything will be going well, and that I was in control of everything. And I think with my role and the responsibilities and having a growing team, I mean, every day I have had something different on the table, and I had to learn and adapt with that. And it's really getting to that point where as much as we want to have that stability, it's actually embracing the change and going with it. It's really looking at what are my strengths, what am I good at, not just focusing on what went bad, but kind of giving yourself that grace to say, okay, maybe next time I'll handle this a little bit better, and next time you actually do. And I think that for me is giving myself the okay, it's okay not to be perfect, but really striving to, if I don't know something, go and learn about it. And I think for this year specifically, I took lockdown as a kind of a personal challenge as well. And I did a business coaching course where I actually empowered myself. Yeah, big steps, but where I wanted to empower myself to become a better leader for my team, and also knowing things that I didn't know before. And I think that's probably for me something that stood out this year, is just that we are all business like-minded people, and we all wanted to be successful, but it isn't always. And it's just being creative about how you think about things, how you embrace that challenge, how you just take it forward one little step at a time, and ask people around you to help you. I think that's something that stood out for me specifically this year, is to be able to brainstorm and like knock on your door or anybody else's door just to say, hi Bridget, how do I deal with this?
Yeah.
What do I do? Or maybe just helping me or guiding me in the right direction in terms of that.
Yeah, I mean, something that resonates with what you were saying with me is around not being, so I've just done a podcast now, and we were talking about, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's about progression. And it's also about owning your mistakes. And it's okay to make a mistake, because we all do
Oh,
all
but
the
it's so
time.
hard.
It's hard. Absolutely, it's hard. But if we don't make the mistakes, we never learn the lesson, do we? Really, you know? So that's, I think it's very empowering, especially with you working with a team of people. They need to be able to see you as a real person, not as some sort of icon who sits with your, in your big fancy office with your door shut and, like you make no mistakes. Whereas when they see the real you, there's that connection, and that builds that relationship, and it builds the team, and it builds a community. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you very much for being part of this. I really appreciate it.